everybody, my name is Veronica and I'm from the City of Casey Youth Services, and I wanted to quickly jump on here today to say a massive welcome to Casey's Youth Film Fest. We're so excited to have you joining us today, and my gosh, we have quite the event for you. 7 amazing short films from 7 young creatives from the City of Casey. We're about to get the show started, but I wanted to do a massive shout out before we do to Casey's FReeZa committee. This is a committee of young people 10 to 25 years old who develop, organise and run art and music events for other young people within Casey to enjoy. Events like today, and they have done such an incredible job. Their voices will feature throughout the event doing the introductions to each film, so please make sure you join me in saying a massive well done to them. Alright, should we get the show started? I think so. Let's go.
This film is created by Andrea Garcia and is titled Evening Wish. In this animated short, a whimsical girl and a lonely elderly man form an unlikely friendship during one of the coldest nights in winter.
Venice Ramos' Rain, Rain, Go Away is a short film about interesting adventures between a girl, a cat, and a witch. Warning, many whiteboard markers were harmed in the making of this short film.
Rain, Rain, Go Away by Bernice Ramos and For My Friends, Band 19. It was raining and pouring, and an old man was snoring, whilst his cat quietly stood close by. Suddenly, the hushed sounds of the storm outside were interrupted by a knock, knock, knock. The old man's slumber was not broken, but the cat eagerly made his way to the front door so that he could greet the guest. Waiting for him outside was his best friend, the little girl who lived next door. The cat gave an inquiring meow, to which the girl replied, "This rain is making everybody sad. We can't play outside or else we'll slip, or get sick, or get muddy, and it's the worst." "So," she continued with a look of determination, "I'm going to do everything I can to stop the rain." But before she could finish her sentence, her voice was cut off by the sound of another, much older one. "Rain! Wind! Lightning! Thunder!" Across the street, an ancient woman wearing dark robes and a pointed hat screeched into the sky, the storm roaring right back. You don't think that lady down there has something to do with the weather, do you? The girl whispered nervously to the cat. Huh? Don't waste your time calling me a lady, girl. I'm a witch, for heaven's sake, the old woman cackled. The girl and the cat were startled to have been spotted, but decided that there was no point in hiding, so they approached the witch, who was holding 4 empty leashes. Excuse me, Miss Witch, but are you responsible for all of this terrible weather? The girl asked. Well, no, but yes, and I'll make sure that some beautiful weather returns once my pets do, the witch replied. Pets? Yes. Rain, wind, lightning, and thunder are my pets. Around this time of year, witches all over the country are taking their pets for walks around town, but mine happened to escape, and they're causing quite the storm, as you can see. Yes, the girl started. We can see, very clearly. But is there any way we can catch them? The witch thought for a moment, concentrating as hard as she could, before lighting up. Ah, yes, the ancient chant to cast away storms. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. If everybody in town sings those words at the top of their lungs, then my pets are sure to return, the witch declared. The girl jumped with joy, thanked the witch, and then rushed back home with the neighbor's cat. Listen, kitty, the first people we must call up are the children, the girl said. Meow? Because the adults won't believe us, they'll just think I'm playing pretend. But if we can convince all of the children, then they can annoy the rest of their families into singing along. So began a long morning of phone calls to every child in town as the storm continued. By lunchtime, the girl had finished her calls and was just about to eat when her mother came stumping towards her. Why on earth have I received the world's most expensive phone bill? And why is the neighbor's cat in our house? I can explain. But before the girl could explain, the faint chants of rain, rain, go away, come again another day, began penetrating throughout the house's walls, and soon the chants became yells from all over town. What on earth is going on? The mother cried in confusion. I'll explain things later, Mum, but come on, say it with me. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. And so the mother also began to sing, and at once, the storm outside came to an abrupt halt. Oh, it actually stopped raining, the mother chuckled. But her daughter and the cat were already sprinting excitedly towards the street, where all of the children cheered and played all afternoon. In the distance, the witch smiled to herself, her 4 leashes full once again, and made her way back home. The end.
The next film is by Leanne Sta'ana, titled I Can Hear the Sun. A coming-of-age short film about a young French woman who meets someone new on her birthday as she takes a walk in the woods. The film is set on a warm winter day.
Bonjour les citrons. Il fait très beau, n'est-ce pas? J'en oubliais presque la sensation du soleil sur ma peau. Ah, vous avez l'air en pleine forme. Si joli. Pas encore. Je vais de nouveau vérifier demain. Tac. Monsieur Chaton, avez-vous faim? Où donc étiez-vous caché? Étiez-vous aussi en train de du salir au citron? Ne mange pas trop vite cette fois-ci, d'accord? Pouvez-vous le croire? On a la sensation que c'est l'été aujourd'hui. Profitons-en quand on peut. Peut-être je veux dire aller faire une promenade aujourd'hui. De l'eau fraîche, la chaleur du soleil, même les oiseaux chantant pour nous aujourd'hui. N'est-ce pas qu'on a la chance? Je souhaite que ce soit comme cela tous les jours. Mes petits amis à fourrure. Solitaire, c'est un très bon mot. Je vous ai dit que j'ai passé ici un très bon moment de l'année, mais par-dessus tout un très bon moment de ma vie. C'est l'âge où la seule chose qui reste pour elle de s'enrichir, son âme. Voulez-vous savoir un secret? C'est mon anniversaire aujourd'hui. Est-ce que vous avez acheté quelque chose pour moi? Monsieur Chaton, pouvez-vous deviner mon âge? Au revoir, Monsieur Chaton. Je serai bientôt de retour. C'est extraordinaire. Peut-être qu'il y a une entrée secrète. Salut? Y a-t-il quelqu'un à la maison? Une fée. Un lapin qui parle. Elles sont magiques. Comme elles sont belles. Je me demande comment vous vous êtes coincés en haut. déjà arrivé que l'homme qui s'est coincé sur l'arbre a émis un son? Est-ce que les oiseaux chantent pour lui quand le soleil s'est levé? Ou est-il une membre de leur cœur? Je me demande si l'homme se prélasse sous le soleil hivernal. Est-il seul? Est-ce que quelqu'un le cherche? Était-il en train de chercher quelqu'un? J'ai rencontré quelqu'un aujourd'hui. Elle aime la chaleur du soleil. Quand le duvet sur les bras restant allongé et sa paupière rose, elle peut entendre le soleil. L'air est plus doux maintenant. Et ses cheveux me rappellent ceux de maman. Je pense que maman l'aura l'aimé. Je l'aime bien.
The next film is titled The End by Talisa Bell, a monologue accompanied by an abstract dance describing how winter symbolizes endings that lead to new beginnings.
I look up at the grey sky, and I can see the first signs of winter coming. I can see it in the shadows of the naked trees dancing in the wind. I can feel it in the air, on my skin, in the way my fingers become numb and the heated breath on my numbling lips. While the sounds of winter surround me, through the crackling of the trees, and the rustling of the wind, through the scattered leaves all around me. I embrace winter's coldness and what all the seasons have to represent, like how spring is the time to begin again, a birth to all things that are new. In summer we mature, and in autumn we grow old. Winter is the time of end, but that is not the end. For the end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Endings are just an opening to new beginnings. So spring can come again. But endings come in all different forms. Some arrive with abrupt force, leaving your foundation shaken to its core. Others are celebrated as you feel a sense of joy. Others sneak upon you and pass you by without you knowing. until you recognize that they are gone. However, it doesn't matter how endings occur. Endings are always followed by new beginnings, new experiences, new choices, new ways of being in this world. So I let the coldness embrace me and feel the frost touch my skin. And I can see how pretty life and nature truly is as winter finally comes again.
The next film is a Minecraft film about the life of a snow fox by Sankev Tilakaratne, titled The Life of a Snow Fox.
The planet we live on, Earth, is now a wasteland, barren, inhospitable. Our pathways have driven us to near extinction. But a long time ago, there were amazing things on this planet, greenery everywhere. Oceans, lakes, and animals everywhere. Insects, bees, dogs, cats. There was so much we had, and we took it for granted. There were days, some so hot you thought you would melt, and some days where these wonderful things called trees would change color and shed. There were times of magic. It was called winter, and in these winter times, there was an animal elusive and beautiful, the snow fox. As the sun sets, dangers and predators come alive. A baby snow fox is usually left alone while its mother hunts and gathers food. Baby snow foxes will hide around their burrows until their mom gets home. These burrows offer protection from outside predators. Let's see how a fox hunts. It crouches down to then spring up into the air, tucking in its legs to reduce drag and stay streamlined. The rabbit is still unaware of the fox's presence. Then it quickly points its head down and goes for the attack. This doesn't end the rabbit's life just yet. The fox then quickly gives chase, allowing for it to get food and eat. The world is a dangerous place, and you never know when you could be in danger. Polar bears are threats to snow foxes. This is a chase of life and death. The snow fox outruns the polar bear, leading it into the forest. And a red fox, a more common kind of fox. But the hunt finishes as quickly as it started. The polar bear accepts that it cannot catch the foxes. They were lucky to have had warning. The past is the past and hard to fix. What is done is done. We must let it go and accept that we have made mistakes in the past. Our planet is warming. The magic of winter is becoming a thing of the past. If we made an effort to care for our planet, maybe we would prosper. The beautiful things we have in this world are precious, and we should treat it as such. Let us be optimistic and be hopeful for our future. Take action for those who can't. Be selfless, not greedy. We're all in this together.
And now we have the Coffee Podcast, created by Corey Kerford. Trapped inside their home on a wet and windy winter day, two siblings discuss the meaning and purpose of family through the format of a podcast and pick each other's brains to see their siblings' views on the topic, asking one simple question: what defines family?
I think it's gonna rain. Welcome to the Coffee Podcast. We are your hosts on this winter day, Corey and
Jenny.
This is a series where two siblings come up with a random topic, discuss it, and come to a conclusion within the time it takes to make a coffee. Today's topic of discussion is family. I would like to start this off with a simple question. What defines family? What experiences do you think you have to go through to be defined as a family?
I don't know, I just lots of happy moments together, lots of love and lots of memories. Like, it's different with things like friends and work friends.
Colleagues?
Yes, colleagues. There's a boundary to the relationship and they get to see you in this unguarded state.
Yeah, it's almost like being able to put your guard down for once and, you know, be human.
Yeah, be human and have fun without judgment.
Yeah, I like that. Because I feel, no matter how confident and how much bravado you carry yourself with, there are sheltered parts of yourself, willingly or not, that are sheltered. Like simple things, like at work, I don't tell my workmates really know about my plans for the week, so they don't ask me to work, so it ruins them, you know what I mean?
Like you did today?
Like I did today. Or even just how you really feel in a situation, like when you're out at the mall with your friends and you feel uncomfortable and like you want to go home, but you don't because you don't want to ruin the day out with your friends. It's that unburdening of constant empathy, doing the right thing, looking out for yourself for once. Like you say, I'm just going to do this because there's no reason to it.
Yeah, like your family, they get to see you at your worst.
Yeah. What defines family? Can you give me like a visual image?
What do you mean by that?
Well, like if I ask you to describe what Christmas season looks with our family up at our aunt's house, what do you remember? What do you see? Because for me, it's like a clear image. Like I see myself in the corner of the room because there's so many of us that we can't all sit together in the living room. I'm next to the TV, I glance to it every few minutes, and from where I sit, I can see Nan in her recliner, in the painting that hides the Wi-Fi router.
Oh, and I see like the 3-seater couch with 4 people sitting on it, like jammed together.
Yeah.
And I see the Christmas tree with all the gifts under it.
Yeah, and the archway. I see the archway, and there's always 2 people standing underneath it, like fighting for the spot. Everyone's like fighting for a spot in the living room. It's almost like a Jenga. What's another good game that could describe it? Like
musical chairs.
Oh yeah, exactly like musical chairs. It's a guarantee you'll be changing spots every bit of the night. What defines family? Because if I get up the definition right here, according to Google, the definition or definitions are: 1. A group consisting of 2 parents and their children living together as a unit. 2. The descendants of a common ancestor. Or 3. A group of related things.
What defines family?
I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah, I know, but like...
No, but like I've got a good string going on here.
Yes, I know, but what defines... I'm asking you, what defines family to you?
Well, I believe family is warmth. Family is warmth to me. Family is something that is not barred by blood. It's a set of relationships that connect together forever. It's something beyond memories. You're all adapting to life together, and it has a strong staying power. And if missing, that absence has a very strong permanence. To miss someone you love and forever see them in other things, is a heartbreaking experience. Some people can't even cope with that feeling and refuse to acknowledge it. And you know what? That's alright. We all experience it differently. And it doesn't make it hurt any less. But it teaches you what life is about. And that lesson is different for everyone. I believe that lesson is to find happiness in the sadness. And to remember that feeling and to hold it. To remember that feeling, that person, no matter what. And I think that's what defines family. Stinky head. Alright.
Next up, we have Ryan Allison with their film Iced. A girl wakes up in a fantasy world and every liquid turns into ice. This makes it hard for her to survive her everyday life.
Hi everyone, I'm Dee.
And I'm Amandi.
And we're from City of Casey's FReeZa committee. I'd just like to say that we were all super impressed with the films this year, and they were all so awesome.
And now on to the final prizes. So, for our first encouragement award, we have Talisa Bell with the film The End.
And in autumn we grow old. Winter is the time of end, but that is not the end.
For the end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Endings are just an opening to new beginnings.
And the second encouragement prize winner is Corey Kerford with the Coffee Podcast.
What defines family?
I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah, I know, but like...
No, but like I've had a good string going on here.
Yes, I know, but what defines... I'm asking you, what defines family to you?
For first place, drum roll please, We have Leanne Star Anna with their film I Can Hear the Sun.
Est-ce que c'est déjà arrivé que l'homme qui s'est coincé sur l'arbre a émis un son? Est-ce que les oiseaux chantent pour lui quand le soleil s'est levé? Ou est-il une membre de leur cœur? Je me demande si l'homme se prélassait sous le soleil hivernal.
Congratulations, everyone.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed our short film competition.
And that brings us to the end of Casey Youth Film Fest. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you again to everyone that submitted entries, to our judges, and congratulations again to those that won awards. We hope to see you at our next event, and to make sure you don't miss it, please make sure that you like our Facebook page, City of Casey Youth Services. We'll see you soon. Bye.